And we also got ourselves more purple Pikmin. Also, all the flowers grew back here, so we could technically get more red Pikmin if we so want. How do you use the command? Just host. In the comments, put /host and it'll work. Well. Oh, there we go. Yes, but it's /host. Yes. Like if you're gonna host to me. Oh, shoot. You guys didn't go up there. Okay, I don't know why these purple Pikmin are giving me such trouble. Okay, there's treasure nearby because it's detecting that thing. Yeah, it might have to be on your own channel. But yeah, it'll, although Street Dreams, I know you did that the other day. Also, it's /host, not host/. I can host someone when we're done. Although I think hosting usually works when you're like, not big time stream, but like when you're doing something else, like, if you're gonna be watching something, like, what was it called? GDQ. Like, if you're gonna be watching GDQ, you would, someone would host and then, like, talk over it. Compared to something like a raid, which just takes everybody to a particular location. The host is just more or less set up as a joke. It's not like anything to be taken too seriously. Okay, come on there, little guy. Ain't get eaten. Astonishing. My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? If you find trouble below, press plus to contact me. The exploration pod will drop its loot to make room to carry you, Louie, and the Pikmin to safety. So we see there's fire and there is poison down here in this cave. I don't know, can I actually host myself? No. A channel cannot host itself. Oh well. It says already hosting. Oh, shit! Were you hosting? Well, you still hosting from the other day then? Oh right, you did the whole. You might you're auto hosting me then. So purple and fire, red. Right now all we have is red and purple. But purple are not immune to poison. The purple Pikmin is that they are 10 times stronger than normal Pikmin and do that sumo drop. We do not have poison-resistant Pikmin. If we did, I would have started tearing down the walls to move on. So any poison hazard we have is going to have to be avoided. DVS, if you wanted to, go to your channel, do unhost, and then host. That should work. Also, if you notice, the radar's going crazy because I'm standing right next to the treasure. It should be the only treasure on this floor, though, to be honest. Also, Luigi, I just noticed that you, at least on my side, it's showing you as red compared to green, so I don't know what happened to you. Alien Billboard, Kiwi Shoe Polish. Only 80 Pokos. They're not the most expensive thing. Yep, that's it for this floor. We can move on out. Okay. I just noticed it, to be honest. I just noticed it, and I'm like, wait, something's wrong here. Something's very wrong here. I'm like, did you get a haircut? This floor can be dangerous. Okay, Purple, go over there. Take that thing. We have fiery blowhogs. Yeah, this guy's fiery because you can tell by his red nose. Again, Purple are so overpowered. Aw, it's a heart. How do you have some of the auto host? To auto host you have to, it's in your settings, you have to look on that. The petrified heart, 100 Pokos. Yeah, Purple Pikmin are so overpowered in this game. I just stun-locked the guy and destroyed him. To be honest, I technically don't even have to fight the blowhog because, well, whatchamacallit. Now, the thing we have to be worried about blowhogs is that if we do not stun him, and my Pikmin are on him, he could potentially throw them off the map. And being thrown off the map is an auto-death. Dr. Pepper. The Drought Ender. Here's a fun fact about Dr. Pepper. Apparently, it is shared. You didn't hear the clip for the host. Huh. Then I don't know what happened. Luigi, how about you could try it? If you're not already auto-hosting, which I don't think you are. But, okay, fun fact about Dr. Pepper is that apparently it's owned by both Pepsi and Coca-Cola, from my understanding. Because I've seen Dr. Pepper being sold by Pepsi in some areas, but sold by Coca-Cola in others. So I don't always know, I don't know exactly what's up with that. Sweet Dreams, did the thing at least go off, or you don't know how the auto host? No, just host in general. Go to your side and just do the /host. Because Sweet Dreams, did the thing actually go off, or did it not happen at all? Actually, hold on. I can just test the thing. You saw the writing. Well, hold on. There you go. Hopefully that worked, because it's showing that it's actually doing the sound for me. How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? It did. The sound was very low. Okay. What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into the flower. Okay, well, separate, men. Reds to me. Okay, so what do we have here? Aww, it's a little alien! Ew, it just farted out of its mouth! Incredible! A white Pikmin. It is tiny, but looks distinctively swift. Its eyes are seemingly red. Your cat is enjoying the Pikmin. Oh no, your cat's ready to pounce. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Alamo. It must be an entirely new type. Our data records of this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented them. Hey, give me a break. I found 3 of the dang things, didn't I? You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. So, now we have these new guys. White Pikmin are extremely fast, immune to poison, and they have an added benefit that we can see. As we go over this way, they just start digging. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Come down there, guys. Amazing. The white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Yes. Pikmin! White Pikmin? I couldn't think of that goddamn name. Wait, what? Wait, what? I just lost Pikmin! What? What happened? Hold on, they got crushed. I'm resetting, because I want my Pikmin back. That's baloney. That's absolute baloney. They got crushed. Okay, I want to say, if we actually look around, there should be some, what are they called? Uh-oh. Okay, good. I'm like, do I have to wait till this thing goes so far up to actually be found? Okay, I love the enthusiasm, but there should be you. Well, I got one leaf. How annoying. But yes, white Pikmin are fast on their own, but now that they actually have flowers above their heads, they are going to be supercharged. Now, white Pikmin can see objects underground, but white Pikmin are not alone in picking objects up from underground. White Pikmin, however, are so extremely fast that when you ever want to get a treasure that actually be moved, they are your guy. Because I think you can... I find it easy to see just how much faster these guys are going now that they actually have the... when there is white Pikmin with them, compared to how slow they were when they had the purple Pikmin with them. The issue is that purple Pikmin are... useful? But at the same time, they're not the best. Gamma Tape! Super Stick Textile. The thing with white Pikmin is that they're fast, they can see items underground, and they're immune to poison. However, their attack power is the same as any other Pikmin, so at a base of 1. And if they get devoured, they actually cause poison damage to anything that eats them. And in most cases will be a one-hit KO. But, again, they have a niche thing, their niche ability of looking underground, so you don't need too many of them, because as soon as this thing starts to get unburied, any Pikmin can help them dig. And the whole idea about them doing damage when eaten is nice, because any damage that would be done to your team gets done to the enemy by the fact that the whole poison damage. But they are definitely not the Pikmin I would be like, we want a squad of nothing but. Especially when you get into things such as other hazards that are going to be found throughout the entire planet. Now, poison can be annoying because your Pikmin cannot go through poison on their own. They will actually start to suffer as if they were on fire or if they were in water. And you have to whistle them to save them. Survival Ointment Chapstick. So, in that scenario, you do have to be careful. You want to make sure your Pikmin are safe. But at the same time, it's not like it's the end of the world if you don't have enough. No, actually, yeah. Louie, I want you to take the others just so they're not getting in our way. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, these 15, as long as they never die, is probably more than enough to last us a while. Okay, there's gonna be an area like this later on that actually has an item. Now they said, we're in our spacesuits, so going through these hazards is not an issue, but it would be for the Pikmin, but thankfully we don't have to have the Pikmin with us, as these guys can just pretty much take care of everything. Also, this toadstool! Looks like it'd just be a background item. No, it's actually a treasure. There we go, I was about to say, that shouldn't take them too long. They've barely been buried. I think this should be the last one for this subterrain. The Toxic Toadstool, aka a mushroom. Very similar to the Mario mushroom, I want to say. In one aspect. Not a perfect resemblance, but I think it looks kind of like... Yeah, I think it looks like one of them. Anyway, with this one out of the way, and I apologize for yawning in your faces, we go down to sub-level 5 of the White Flower Garden. The final floor. And this is the one I think it is. Okay, I'm going to leave these guys behind. I'm gonna take you. Louie, you'll take these guys, and then we're gonna disband them again. Louie, you're gonna take the reds. Olimar, you can take these guys. And we have a fight, a rematch from the first game as we go out here. I should have actually brought my Pikmin with me. We have the Burring Snagret, making a reappearance from Pikmin 1. Now, just like Pikmin 1, we want to try and get this guy when he's under the ground, like this, and get all Pikmin to just go attack him in his head. If we put on the spicy spray, that also could have helped. Okay, we got lucky. That was 3 times in a row that he did that. He doesn't usually get stuck. I've had many times where it's taken me a couple of tries just to get him stuck. Anyways, with his death, he drops this. A glove. Also, those guys on the right, Jesus, their faces. Well done, Captain Olimar. You defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh, no, don't tell me that treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? Yes, it was, Ship. Yes, it was. And notice how the fingers wiggle. Hey. Not taking that body with us. We have standards around here, men. Actually, hold on. Come back. Okay. I'm surprised a purple got on that. How did a purple get on that? But yeah, just look at the fingers moving. That's a little creepy. Also, this is a completely useless item in my eyes, but it makes sense. It's like one of the first caves we go to in the entire game. We get ourselves the 5-Man Knapsack. This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. Scanning seems test conclusive. Cross-stitching successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press and hold C to take a nap. So the main idea about this is that you just hold down C and your captain will fall down to the ground. The main idea is that your Pikmin in turn will take you back to the ship. Meaning, if you want to get one captain back to the ship, like say you have a bunch of Pikmin back there, maybe you have to go pluck some, or maybe you just need to get more Pikmin for some reason, you can have one Pikmin essentially play dead, And your Pikmin, if you have at least enough of them, will take you back to the ship while you have another captain work on something else. It's not something I use too often, and I think it also has the added benefit of if you use it, an enemy cannot hit you. But I could be wrong, and I'm also losing my voice right now from talking so much. With that, we found 7 treasures, not as much money as the last one, but this cave is complete. I want to point out, we're almost at 30% of the debt done, and it's still only the 3rd day, because these caves make a day last so much longer than it has to. Like, part of me wishes that the timer still went on inside the caves, but at the same time, it's nice that it doesn't, because that way you're not having to, like, worry as much. Because, yeah, we're only halfway, well, 60% through the day. And, yeah. Okay, so, plan. Separate. We're gonna take the white with us. And if we're actually fast enough, which I probably can do pretty easily, we can get ourselves to a new location for day 4. Now, as we go around here, we see this thing. It is covered in poison, so we cannot destroy it with any other Pikmin but the white Pikmin, because they would just go crazy, suffocating from poison. Astonishing, the heads of the Pikmin are glowing, and they seem extraordinarily agitated. Extremely agitated. The ultra spicy spray appears to increase Pikmin speed and attack power. What a discovery! I also believe that if it's used, any Pikmin will become a flowered Pikmin. Come on, grab onto that. So, yeah. When they have the spicy spray, their attack increases, their speed increases, and they just become essentially better overall at almost everything. So we can't really do anything until we get that bridge taken down, and since there's only 15 of them, it's gonna be a while. But that is fine, we can collect more berry juice, as these guys are doing this. Oh, and already the berry juice has worn off. However, we could just charge him back up. Super speed! Go! The power of the Red Fort! I don't know what else to call it, but I probably don't want to call it the Red Fort. So, yes. Actually, if you look over here, we see an item. This is where the yellow Pikmin onion was back on the other location. Oh, shoot. Actually, no, that's fine. Get these things. Okay. I was hoping to get another thing, but I'm fine with getting this right now. Because there's another one. I can't think of the name. Creeping Chrysanthemums. That's what I think they're called. The flowers that have the eyeballs on them. Because there's another one right there, if you actually notice. Get him, men! Get him! There we go. Good job, men. Now then, let's build this bridge. So yeah, obviously back in Pikmin 1, this bridge did not exist. So this just goes again to show just how much has changed since Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. Actually, the snagrets that we found in the first game are gone, and this pathway, which should be... If we actually look at the map, before we started, before we went, this pathway didn't exist either. Well, technically it did, because this... Actually, yeah, this is right. That bridge we're building right now did not exist, because there was no water there. That was just straight to go under here. This right here actually led to where Louie is. Led to where the snagrets were in the first game. Oh, right, we need purples. Here I'm thinking to myself, okay, we'll get everybody to work on it. You have to say goodnight now, not a problem. You can always watch the VOD tomorrow there, Sweet Dreams. And have a good night, have some sweet dreams. Fascinating. The object is highly familiar. Similar to the one you found in the Valley of Repose. By excavating this further, I may be able to extrapolate new planetary data. Have a good night, and thank you for stopping by, sweet dreams. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is where the One Things were, and I guess over here would have been where the bridge was with the box, and over here again was where the Snaggets were. We cannot actually get up here though. So that's only for later on. And also Wollywogs! Yellow Wollywogs! The worst kind of Wollywogs. It's almost sundown! Hurry up! I'm trying, okay? Oh great, Louis is getting upset that I abandoned him. Olimar, Louis, the sun will be setting soon. Call all of your Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious and therefore dangerous. Lead your Pikmin into the Onion and yourselves into my hull so we can take refuge in low orbit. Pikmin in your squad will enter the Onion on their own at day's end, so call them all to you. Yes, again, we don't want to leave any Pikmin behind. We can't help it. And with that, we got the second half of the Spherical Atlas. The Geographic Projection. This hemisphere also contains a hidden microchip. I will attempt to decrypt the stored data. Decoding complete. As I surmise, this chip contains additional topographical data. The data has been inputted into my database. I shall name it the Survey Chart. Good job there, men! Okay, so... Pupbles, you're gonna go back into the ship. Reds. Yellow, whites. Can't think of your color, apparently. You guys are gonna come here with me and get these. Also, there's another piece I forgot to grab, but oh well. I'll deal with that at a later time. Because we obviously don't have enough time now, because there's a piece up here, but we need the throw Pikmin to get it. Ah, we didn't get the thing in time. Oh well. Today's report. We collected a lot of stuff. We're almost 30%. We're 20 Pokemon away from being at 30% of the deck gone for the day. That's how well we did. We also gained an extra 24 red Pikmin, 15 whites, and 15 purple, giving us a total of 124 Pikmin, with, as of right now, 0 dead. Because I'm not counting the 2 that got, 5 that got crushed. How's progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar, press left and right to get a close-up view of the action. So, with the second half of that globe found, and as soon as we grab it, we got ourselves the perplexing pool now ready for searching.